getting Jervon Dexter later.
Yes, sir. We with.
We'll find out.
We with it.
What happened here on
we with it.
What's your best pick of this entire draft class?
Yeah, well, when you look at what they definitely needed a new right tackle. And Darnell Wright is probably the most physical out of all these offensive linemen that went early in the first round. He had a great game against Will Anderson, shut him out in pass protection. When he was on the left side, I had him as a Saturday pick. When you watched him in 21, moved over to the right side, and he ends up being a top 10 pick. I think he's going to be a day one starter when he comes in. I thought they may have looked at left tackle, but Braxton Jones, who they drafted last year in the 5th round, ended up being a pleasant surprise. But this kid's going to be a tone setter up front for them.
I talked to a team that thought that maybe Darnell Wright had an opportunity to play left tackle at the next level, and although he didn't do great in that position in 2021, he has gotten better and older. So we'll see what the Bears end up doing.
We're going to be lit
Either
this
way,
year.
it's a
No
great
cap.
pick, even if they had to trade down and pass on Jalen Carter. And we're going to come to you first because we're going to talk with Rick's hidden Jim here, and Rick, I'll get your thoughts in a second. This is one of my favorite players. I love this guy going back to the fall. Talked about him last night, in fact. Roschon Johnson, the running back out of Texas. Why do you like him?
So versatile, man. And here's the thing. I'm not an advocate for taking your best player off the field, but when you think about the fact that he came into Texas as a quarterback, and now you're opening up your playbook inside the high red zone, low red zone, some wildcat situations, Roschon Johnson can do it all. He can run the ball, he can catch, he can block and pass pro, and does a great job as a kickoff and punt returner if he's asked to play special teams, which he does well.
So, Rick, maybe it was too rich for, obviously, for the Bears blood and other teams, and maybe even for you, but I had him as a late second rounder. I liked him that much. Is 4th round feel about right, or should he have gone earlier?
No, I thought he was a Friday talent, so, okay. But I know you've been crowing about him ever since I got him back. Yeah.
But he's on your list.
He made the list. And I watched him, and when you think of monsters of the Midway, you think of this type player. November, December, when it's cold, rainy, snowy, give this monster the ball, and he's going to churn out yards for you. And he's the type of back that the more touches he gets, the better he's going to wear defenses down. So he can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's going to help you on special teams. Like you said, they use him as a kickoff returner. I think he's just a safe kickoff returner. But this kid's going to be a very good football player. Montgomery signed with the Detroit Lions, so they needed another back that can ground and pound, and this guy fits that bill.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a good year. Good year. Let me see the highlights. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Trying to see that ball awareness.
No, congratulations. Just for Bears fans getting to know you, how would you describe yourself as a player?
Person gives it all. This is all. I mean, no matter what the situation is, I'll do everything I possibly can to make the situation better.
Obviously, you grew up in a football family. How did that kind of shape you and help you along your career path?
I learned a lot from my brothers, mentality-wise on the field. They just helped me grow as a player, and as a human being, basically.
Nick Morano?
I know, congrats. When you reflect back on your career at Oregon, what moment kind of stands out to you?
Yeah, I thought he got his service on kicking.
Going on my phone.
Yeah, I told you that service ain't kicking.
Can you say that one time, my bad?
Yeah, when you reflect back to your career at Oregon, what moment kind of stands out to you?
I'd say that first season, that Pac-12 championship during COVID year. That was the first Pac-12 I ever won at University of Oregon, and just being able to bring the Pac-12 to them meant a lot.
Sean Hammond?
Hey Noah, are you excited to have a little NFC North rivalry here with your brother?
Oh yeah, he's already here. I told him to line it up right now.
What do you think
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be one heck of a matchup. I mean,
He
we
said,
both compete. Like, we're always competitive, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna
he
win a
said he
couple
right
reps.
here. He right here. We finna line up right now.
What, as far as landing with the Bears, I mean, what excites you about this opportunity here and coming to Chicago?
Oh, shoot, whatever the coach asks me, I'm gonna do it. No matter what they say, I'm just do it. I'm just excited to get the ball rolling.
Hey Terrell, welcome to the Bears. Just want to know what excites you most about the opportunity that you'll get here in Chicago. I'm just ready to go out there and just show the whole coaching staff what I can do, and just go out there and have the opportunity to compete. For people that don't know a lot about you, what would you say that you bring to the Bears as far as a player and a person? I'll say as a player, I bring physicality. I'm a physical corner. I'm gonna set the tone. I'm gonna do my job, and I'm gonna be disciplined. And as a player, I mean off the field,
Discipline, okay.
I'm just a mature
Say
young
gonna be
man.
disciplined.
I'm
And
very
mature.
disciplined on and
We
off
need
the
that.
field.
Come on.
You're just getting a high character
Come
guy.
on. Come on.
Nick Morales?
Terrell, when you reflect back at your career just at Minnesota, what kind of stands out to you? What's the moment that you first think of?
I'll say when I got hurt in 2021, and just being able to overcome that and come back and have the season that I had this past year. It just shows that like I'm just willing to break through any barrier and get the job done.
How difficult was that for you when you did sustain the injury and then you're able to have the season that you did afterwards?
I feel like it was like difficult at first because that was like my first ever big injury. So that was just something that I had to work through, but I was able to come out on the other side better.
Pat Finley?
What was it like? You come in, you start for 9 games, and then it takes a couple years for you to get back in that starting lineup. Did you think about going somewhere else? Did you think about doing anything different? How were you able to kind of fight through that?
Just having conversations with Coach Fleck, just asking him what I need to work on, what I need to get better at, and just taking what he was telling me and going to applying it on the field, and just working on the things I needed to get better at every day.
You were a 100-meter champion in high school.
Yeah.
How did learning how to run fast as a track guy help you on the football field, or are those two different things?
I would say like the long speed of track and football is different, but track definitely helped me with like my initial burst and break points. And
What my boy Tariq? That boy Tariq different. Oh, they playing? I'm sure. Tariq, it. I think Tariq Stevenson, bless you. I think he might be one of the top skills for us. Bless you. For real, no cap. That boy hit too. I like the way he hit. Big. Boy. Yeah. Yeah, he might be a little lockup. We might have a baby sauce. A baby sauce.
Pac-12 a couple of years ago. Good time to throw. Fires and broken up on Miami. Busted up. With Hammond on a running back. trying to break free after the catch. Took a pretty
That boy be hitting. That boy be hitting.
Consecutive 3 and outs to start the second half. Stevenson. Bangs off the tackler. To midfield and beyond. Inside the 40. Dragged out of bounds at the 35.
I think him, like our late pick, well, he not really a late pick, but him, Noah Sewell, I like that Terrell Smith corner too. You know I gotta like your boy Darnell Wright, first pick. Yeah. Who and I'm hoping Dexter. Yeah, we got them folks panning out how they supposed to be, boy. We looking alright. No count. With that Roshan Johnson dude, I don't know how he gonna fit in right now. But he gonna be lit too. It's gonna be looking good, man. We looking good, for real. Let me see. Oh yeah. We way better than last year. Don't play with us. Do not play with us. We way better than last year. Don't play with us. I think bro just big and strong. Like, I think he just big and strong. Like, he gonna just handle people. Alright, y'all. I'll be clocking in a little bit later. I just wanted to see that. Our draft went crazy, though. Bears, baby. Bear down.